aren't games. Luka Doncic and the All Scrubs fought hard in the first half against the Phoenix Suns, even having a 2-point lead at halftime, Ryan. But in the second half, life reverted back to normal. Phoenix outscored the Mavs 71-49 in the second half on their way to a 129-109 victory, a 2-0 series lead, and CP3 looks like he really wants that first championship. 14 of his 28 points in the fourth quarter, most of them to start off the fourth quarter and help lead the Suns to do something they didn't do in game one, keep their foot on the pedal.
Yeah, I mean, the game was still in striking distance after 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter started, and it was just an avalanche from the Suns of made threes and Maverick turnovers and things like that. And they did a lot of it without DeAndre Ayton, who he was in foul trouble. He only ended up playing 18 minutes in that game. But you got some really good minutes from JaVale McGee. They got some really good minutes from Bismack Biyombo. So everything that could have went the Suns' way went their way, because if DeAndre Ayton is going to get 5 fouls and, only play 18, your backup centers combining for 18 points and giving you some really valuable minutes off the bench. It seemed like they could have brought Ayton in even earlier if they really wanted to in the quarter, but they were just rolling. So they just kept what was going on out there with JaVale. Then they brought in Biyombo, and then he started getting a rolling with them. And there was nothing you could really do. And I saw some insane, like, Devin Booker stat where he scored 30 points on, I think, only like 52 touches or something. Like, the least amount of touches to have that many points. And then they compared it to Luka, who had 35 points, I think, on 80 touches, or maybe even over 100, where it was just like double the amount of touches he had, basically the same amount of points. But Booker and Chris Paul, they made their stamp on last game. You say Chris Paul had 28. I think Booker had 30 or something. Like, a really great game from both of them. One was, I think, 11-18. The other, maybe 12-19. So somewhere around there. Where, again, it was just a super efficient performance from both of them. And if you're getting guard play like that, the NBA is dominated by guards and guys on the perimeter. And it's just, if you're going to get guard play like that, if you're the other team, you have really no shot to win.
Especially when you one dude and everybody else. And the Suns in general, everything you just said. Devin Booker, 30 points on 11 for 19, 5 of 8 from deep. The Suns in general shot 65% overall, which is a franchise record for them in the playoffs, 52%. And then in the fourth quarter, where they outscored the Mavs 40-26, they shot 84%, 16 of 19 from the field, which is the second best offensive showing by any team in the fourth quarter in the playoffs in the last 25 years, only behind the 2014 San Antonio Spurs, who did it against LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and those Heat. When the Suns are playing like this, they are very hard to beat. And this team looks a lot more like the team we saw in the regular season than the team we saw in that first round series against the New Orleans Pelicans. But the opponent is literally one guy. Luka Doncic was his usual masterful self, 35 points. 13 of 22, 5 for 10 from deep, had 7 assists to go with it. His 12 teammates, not so hot. 12 of 31 from deep, 74 points, which sounds like a lot, but when the score is as high scoring as this game was, and you're only 23 of 59 from the field, and your most useful teammate is Reggie Bullock, who gives you 16 on actual efficient shooting of 5 for 9 and 4 for 8 from deep, you don't get any other help. Your other double-digit scorer was Spencer Dinwiddie with 11 points on 3 for 10 shooting. When you are literally a one-man band, you're not going to win many games in the NBA, especially against a team that is playing as well and has the talent of the Phoenix Suns.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what?